Hello, it is fishbulbgeek, and we are back with Persephone Hawk, who has gone to the hairdresser and gone full ginger. I've also respect some of my talents, so we'll see how this new build not gathers, goes in a fight. I'm moderately hopeful, but for now, we're gonna start today by catching up with everyone that wants to have a chat and seeing how they all go. So let's start with Meryl.
Hawk, I could never have faced the Keeper myself. I never imagined a human would help me restore Dalish history. No one ever understood. Not the Keeper, not my clan. Just you.
We're not romancing you, unfortunately, but um, yeah, we're not romancing you. But I have heard that that's a sweet romance. I don't think I've ever actually done it because I don't seem to have any memories of it. I've always gone for Isabella or Fenris, actually, or not bothered romancing anyone. I usually just default to Isabella because she's the easiest one and funniest.
No offense to your people, Meryl, but anyone who runs into a monster to escape you has their priorities wrong.
They're just confused. But it doesn't matter, I'll still save them. You're the first real friend I've ever had. Masaranas, Lethalan.
Oh, I'm so sorry you were surrounded by terrible people even before you became obsessed with the mirror.
I've got something for you.
Ooh. Did you get this from Master Island? It looks like his work. He's always carving Hala out of bits of scrap. Before we left for Eldon, he had so many. The Keeper said he'd need 10 real Hala to pull his carved ones north.
Is having a weird fixation a Dalish thing? Or specific just to your clan?
I suppose you would see it in a bad light. It's a kind gift. I should put this away somewhere.
Oh, I'm not convinced that was perhaps the nicest thing I could have said. Ooh, plus 15. Ooh. Well, you know what? We'll go for rivalry with Meryl. I don't think she'll leave. I hope she won't leave. All right, Hanged Man. Yeah, my hawk. I've come to the sad conclusion that I just wanted her to be sarcastic and dry, but actually she's a tiny bit not nice with some of these purple hawk things. Like to get the best out of the way they've done the character or dialogue system is you have to really go in and commit to one series of answers because like the more you choose it, the more chance you've got a unique dialogue specific to that. Meryl and Anders are in the same spot. That's kind of weird. Um, which makes choosing your options great because you don't have to think about it beyond committing to your first one. But at the same time, it's not really role playing. Like they've sort of gone in one direction. Like in the first Dragon Age, it didn't really matter. You could role play whatever you wanted because you were a silent protagonist, which I am all for silent protagonists because if you start recording dialogue, you're immediately going to limit the number of lines that you're going to write, therefore have to record to save money and resources. And at the same time, that's going to streamline how they want people to roleplay, but it removes the element of roleplay because you're not thinking as much about it, and you're not really approaching each situation uniquely, which is a bit of a shame. Like in the first game, I would have quite happily balanced each conversation based on how I wanted to roleplay my warden. In this one, I'm more or less just going for purple and hoping that I don't say something terribly nasty, which inevitably I end up doing when I least expect it because you don't get much foreshadowing, which is a shame. It's I guess on the debate of recorded dialogue versus silent protagonist, I'm always going to come down on silent protagonist because you're gonna get more options and more better conversation trees, I think, anyway. But yeah, that's also led me to accidentally becoming rival with Meryl, where I think if I was just playing the nice character, I'd probably be doing a lot better.
You have got to hear this, Hawk. There's this tale making the rounds. They're saying you single-handedly fought off a pirate invasion at midnight on the sacred ground of the Chantry.
Don't the stories mention my stunning good looks? What about my cunning wit?
Nope, they skip straight to the part about the lovable dwarf with the gorgeous crossbow and the heart of gold.
I'm happy with my
I
Hawk
try to
being
steer them
apparently
straight,
super
but you
vain.
know how stories go. Just don't be surprised if people seem in awe.
Wouldn't it make more sense for you to be the main character in these tall tales of yours?
There's a recipe to a good hero, Hawk. It's like alchemy. 1 part down to earth, 1 part selfless nobility, 2 parts crazy, and you season liberally with wild falsehoods. You let that percolate through a good audience for a while, and when it's done, you've got your hero.
Well, I think I've got the crazy.
I find it hard to believe you're spreading these stories without getting something in return.
Well, that just shows what you know, Hawk. The stories are their own reward. You really need to see the look on someone's face when I tell them you ripped the arms off an ogre. Just once.
What compels you to spin these ridiculous tales?
I love the sound of my own voice, and I'm a compulsive liar. Honestly, I don't know. It's just something I do. There's power in stories, though. That's all history is. The best tales, the ones that last. Might as well be mine.
Yeah, I like that. You're really straight up. Really straight up. And I also believe compulsive liar and you like the sound of your own voice. That's true to an extent, but you've got a heart of gold under there. You weren't lying about that.
I guess all works. A little reverence wouldn't hurt, though.
You're beautiful, deadly, and hang out with fantastic dwarves. It would be a crime if people didn't talk about you. Anyway, I'll quit exaggerating before it goes to your head.
Right. Well, that's nice. While we're at it, I've got a gift for you.
I've got something for you, Varric.
My father's signet ring. Where did you find it? Bartrand pawned it off to pay for the expedition. I can't believe you found it. This sounds exactly like the sort of fake thing I'd make up about you.
When you tell people, mention that I got it from the belly of a dragon.
I'll throw in a couple of werewolves and a griffin for balance. Well, I guess I better start answering my mail from Orzammar. Balin's court just reminds me too much of family dinners with my cousins. Anyway, I owe you one, Hawk. Remind me later to put you on my tab.
Alright, so we did the boat for Isabella, the Hala for Meryl, which she didn't appreciate as much as I'd hoped, or perhaps that was the conversation before. Although I think it was partly about the gift as well. And the ring for Varric. We also gave, I think it was a book to Fenris, although being a former slave he can't read, but I guess we'll teach him, somebody will teach him how to read anyway. Probably Varric, he strikes me as the type. Oh, we gave the Tevinter amulet to Anders. I think it's now just some sort of gift to give to Aveline, which I think is something related to do with the hero or something, or warrior that she's named after. We haven't picked it up yet, but there is another gift for Aveline. Sebastian's would have come when I gave him his family bowl, so that's all right. So I think just got that one gift left to give. Right. Well, on that note, let's go and get shouted at by Aveline. Oh, I really should go and check that, but for now, let's just do this. And then we've got some plot stuff going on. I guess we'll start at the Chantry because that unlocks starting to do that, and then things like, oh, I wonder if I should do the DLC sooner rather than later. I could save both sets of DLC for the third act. I hadn't planned to, but maybe I could. Maybe I could. I can't remember. I assume they're somewhat. Actually, I'm not sure if they're leveled up to scaled to what level you are or not. Right, now was there a chest in here that I couldn't access before? Because I've got Master Lockpicking now, and I'm not sure I had it before. Unless I came in here when I had the gloves. I mean, that's also possible. Right. Let's have this conversation.
Maker, where is Donick? I have to head this off before it goes to the Viscount. Maybe a formal apology. Something that shows the guards they can still trust me.
Try the copper marigolds again. In hindsight, they weren't the worst option.
It's not funny.
I beg to differ.
You'll beg for more than that if you keep this up.
My apologies, Sir Hawk, but I need a moment with the captain.
Guardsman Donick.
Please.
At least he knows what kind of awkward person Aveline is from the start. Alright, let's be honest. That's actually kind of sweet.
Aveline.
Guardsman Donick did not file a complaint. This was all incredibly stupid, and you made it wonderful.
Oh, I think even Purple Hawk would say this.
I think you can safely claim both halves of that pair.
You're sweet. I knew asking you was the right thing.
Let's not make a habit of it.
There's no way I can ever repay you. Perhaps it's simple. Thank you. Hey, can I ask you something? Was there a moment when you thought I was beyond help?
Don't ruin the moment. It was hard work getting here.
All right, fair enough. Shout when you need me, Hawk. I'll always be here for you. Just knock first.
It's a place of work, Aveline. Have some sense of decorum. Also, that was very polite. Yes, I thought you were beyond help. Alright, I'm quickly going to check. Right, so that's where the book was. We don't need to worry about that. I'm going to... Oh yeah, you were the guardsman. Quickly check the chests up here, and then we'll move on to something else. I think I have already unlocked all of the... Yeah, that's been unlocked. Well, I think I must have already got them earlier then. Don't think I need to talk to you. Chantry it is then. Let's go and... Oh, that was just him. Investigate that. Oh, I'll tell you what. Let's... We'll do the Chantry, but let's first go to Hightown. And we'll see if we can't initiate something to do with the Bone Pit as well. I've forgotten the name of our business partner, but I'm sure it'll come back to me. This place is so empty sometimes. I mean, the aesthetic is nice and all, but it does seem a little bit Weird. Right, okay. No, I don't think that's the right way to the shops, is it? Ah, it's smart like it, right? So he's gonna be... He's... Oh, Hubert's not here. I think that's his name. It must be his name, that's what came to... Oh, he's just straight up not here. Okay. That must be timed then. Well, that's faintly disappointing. Don't know who you said that to, Meryl, but okay. Well, I guess it's off to the Chantry then, via... What is this one? Wentworth Six Finger? Oh, they both up here? That's cool. Makes my life easy.
I heard you lost something. This it? How did you...
I love how there's only so many lines, but yet still sometimes the subtitles don't match. It's like, she probably said that line at this point. I mean, there's only about 3 variations for lines when handing in those boring ass missions.
So, a drunk says the Grand Cleric funded zealots through a rogue Templar. This is enough evidence for you.
Don't forget the kidnapped Canary. That too.
Hey, it's not like the Templars are going to like me no matter what I do.
The Grand Cleric, please. Tell her... 3 Canary leave an estate. And let her finish.
Sarah Hawke.
Sister Patrice.
Mother Patrice. Time has changed us both.
She should never have been promoted from the
Grand Cleric
Chantry.
Elfina cannot grant an audience to just anyone. What do you want?
Funny how you and issues with the Canary seem to go together.
And you always assume their side. I was naive when last we met. I did not want you dead, but I felt a death was necessary. That may be too fine a point for you to understand, but you must admit, you came out the better for it.
I know you. And I know someone is abusing the Grand Cleric's seal.
Who are you to question who serves her grace? I am sorry, but I see no reason to let you pass.
How about the fact that her authority was used to abduct Cunari? A pause that says you knew. But does her grace?
The Grand Cleric trusts her stewards to enact the wishes of the Maker.
It sounds like you've been bad. This will shock her grace, no doubt.
Stubborn. All right, Sarah Hawke. If you won't abandon this, let me offer you something. The Templar you seek is a radical who has grown unreliable. Confronting him may do us all a favor.
And his relation to you is?
He is my former bodyguard, Ser Vonel. Assume what you wish, but I offer him to you as reconciliation. Meet me at this location. I invite you, Sarah Hawke. Come see the unrest these Kunari have inspired.
Alright,
I
so...
invite you, Sarah Hawke, to walk into a trap.
It's her game, for the moment.
I mean, yes, Isabella. I suppose there might be a couple of people who might not have picked up on that, but that is absolutely what it is. But yeah, a couple of things from that conversation. One, Chantry mothers don't get bodyguards, or sisters don't get bodyguards. Like, I've never seen anyone else with a bodyguard. I've seen Templars attached to the Chantry, but I've never gotten the impression, except for her, that anyone personally gets a bodyguard. So that's a weird relationship to start with, a Templar and a sister. Also, how does somebody poisonous like her get promoted within the Chantry? Surely the grandmother, who is actually, I'm okay, she's a bit dim and a bit unwilling to actually do anything, which doesn't really help. But she is also, at the same time, she's not taking any sides, which great, good for you. You want to be Sweden or no, sorry, you want to be Switzerland and all this, but at the same time, you have to pick a fucking choice aside. Sorry, you have to pick a side because you know they're both wrong, but they're both really wrong and they're both really right. But you do have to pick one over the other because it doesn't end well if you don't. Oh wait, it doesn't end well. Full stop. Do you not have the sense about you to see that this woman is a snake and is not doing the maker's will? She's furthering her own agenda, which is, it's not priestly. Oh, Grand Cleric Elethina? Yeah, not actually that great at her job, to be honest. So, yeah, and she clearly doesn't actually make any allies, this Mother Patrice, because she's just, I bet he's not going to be a former partner, he's going to be an action partner. He's just being thrown 100% under the bus because she thinks that somehow she can still dodge responsibility for her actions. Well, I know, and I know it's not going to end well for her, and she is going to get the comeuppance she rightfully deserves, but so many people die on the way. Come on, let me exit. So what's that? That's Sarah Varnell's refuge. Well, we will take care of you. We are very quickly... That's going to bug me if I don't get rid of it first. Yeah, Grand Cleric Elethina is just... If you were working in a nice place where there weren't quite these issues, maybe she'd be a lot better at her job. She's kind-hearted. She sort of believes in the mages. She kind of believes in the Templars as well, but she kind of has to because that's the whole indoctrination, I think, with religion and everything. She doesn't think mages are inherently evil, although she could do more to promote that. But if you were anywhere other than Kirkwall, I suspect that would be all right. But unfortunately, you are in Kirkwall. It requires a stronger will, a stronger backbone.
I think I found something of yours.
I do believe I have to talk to Meredith at some point. I wonder if I can... Do I have to initiate that myself?
I could guide you, Hawk.
I keep hearing about the Knight Commander. When do I get to meet her?
I'm afraid she's become more reclusive since you came to Kirkwall, Hawk. These last 3 years, especially, she's been very suspicious of outside influences. I almost wonder if something happened.
Yeah, something did. Not only is she a paranoid nutjob, she's a corrupted paranoid nutjob. Although, how long has she been corrupted for? Maybe a couple of years? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yeah. I mean, that's also terrible. How these awful people get promoted to these hugely influential ranks. I mean, we don't meet him until I think the start of the third act. But Orsino, yeah, he sort of presents as a good guy, but he sort of isn't either. Alright, we're gonna go for... Yes, I'm going to try these out. Let's go for power for stunning people. And then let's go for summon them a bar, because I 100% suspect there's going to be combat.
Patrice is here somewhere.
I mean, I'd like to think Patrice isn't quite that stupid, but I suspect she is. I can't remember if she's actually here or not.
Trap! All set. Done.
Oh. Yeah, let's just carry on. Hopefully our new powers will work. Oh.
Like any beast,
Okay.
remove the fangs and it is lost. They are weak before the faithful of the Maker. The only certainty in their precious Qun is death before the righteous.
Sir Varnell!
Take a knee, faithful. The Chantry blesses us.
You claim a blessing when you have used the authority of the Grand Cleric so openly? You have brought wrath down upon you. You remember Sarah Hawk? The Kunari have friends, Templar. How will you answer their allegations? You want to fight? Face someone whose weapons are not bound.
Templars are cowards. They only pick on those whose lives they already hold in their hands.
Well, well, well.
Righteous. Destroy them.
I'll give her that. That's a smart move, actually, running away. Right, let's just try and take as many of these down as we can. Oh no, I didn't take any of that. Hang on a second, did I not? Oh, I'm gonna have to change all of my setups. I forgot I'd have to set that up all again. Alright, that's gonna bug me until I change them all, so... You're fine, you can get signed there. Let's assign these all the way I want them. I should have done this before. Apologies. Well, you know what? Let's just keep myself up and running. Come on, guy. Go down, go down, go down. Hahaha. Right, Servanels. Not bad. The rest of them are just... I mean, I feel bad for the fanatics because they're essentially just civilians that got, well, sweet talked into violence. I mean, yes, there are a lot of them, which is kind of annoying. Just trying to get these guys stopped. I like that one, that's kind of an instant effect. Don't die, don't die. Oh, okay.
Alright. Time to bring this mess to the Viscount's attention.
Madness! Madness!
That's a word for it.
Chantry involvement. Even if they are fringe elements, oh, it could not be worse.
Sure it could. You could suddenly realize you're completely naked or something.
I mean, I get why he's technically the Viscount and in charge. It's because he's a weak-willed, malleable coward who lets
all of them.
Let's keep him in power. Is what all his vassals that are probably doing all the dirty work are thinking.
This group, at least, is crippled.
Then that, at least, is something. Not that it matters now. We have the delegate, but I can't return the bodies to the Canary in this state. Sarah Hawk, you know the Arishok. What should I do?
Hiding this would only make it worse.
It would, wouldn't it? I'm losing my sense of how to balance this nightmare. I appreciate your help in this matter. As bad as this is, it could have been much worse without you. Kirkwall owes you. I owe you.
Are you gonna let me loot the area? Because yes, you do. That's good. I think I'm actually. Oh, I didn't get what I was really hoping for. I wonder if it is in this area at all. It didn't look like I got it. I got something off the server now, but not the named bit of armor that I was hoping for. Ah, Shield of the Knight herself. Yes, that. Oh, maybe that's what I was thinking of. The gift for Aveline. That might. Yeah, no, I think I've got everything. I'm just gonna double check I didn't get the armor that I was thinking. No, I didn't. However, I did get that. Is that any good? Ooh, oh, well, I can put a rune on it, so that's something. Hang on, did I not have a better dagger to give you? Oh, is that like in a different save or something? Ooh. Maybe it wasn't. Well, if I can put a rune on it, maybe that'll make it good. I mean, I'm missing out on the chance to reduce attack speed and movement speed, but that could be alright in the end. Alright, carrying on, I'm going to go back and I might check my estate just to see what that mail is first. So, let's go and do that. Okay, all that remains, that is, well, I do suspect something terrible's about to happen. Very much. Also, that fight was easy because I forgot to put the fight back onto hard, which I've changed the difficulty again now. I might regret that, you never know. Oh, what's this? This is oh Sebastian, why are you here?
Enchantment? No, not enchantment. Leandra.
Ah, you've returned.
Can I see her?
There's a letter for you. Strange how the messages never come while you're home.
Alright, so alright, so I can either talk to Gamlet or
No,
Sebastian.
Leandra. Leandra.
Shouting won't make him understand you better, you know.
There you are. Where's your mother? Is she feeling all right?
I'm tempted to say she isn't. Just to see your reaction.
Your mother didn't show up for our weekly visit. Is she ill? She is here, isn't she?
No, Gamlin. We haven't seen her all day.
Where could she be?
With her suitor, perhaps?
Suitor? Leandra never mentioned a suitor.
Well, those lilies arrived for her this morning.
White lilies. I know something about that.
Don't just leave me waiting. What is it?
There's a killer in Kirkwall who sends his victims white lilies before he takes them. He's murdered several women already. I know someone who might be able to help. Gasgard Dupuis.
No. You're wrong. Leandra is fine.
It doesn't hurt to be optimistic.
Maybe Leandra took another path to my house. I could have just missed her. I'm going back to Lowtown.
You should help Gamlin look for your mother. You might be able to track her more easily once night falls and the streets empty out. All right. The boy and I will stay here in case she returns.
In other words, we're only doing that at night. Yeah, okay, I can't actually bother to do that. I mean, it's quite nice, but, right, so Sebastian is here. I suppose we should talk to Sebastian too.
Your hound is a mark of nobility in Ferelden, is he not? I have heard that gaining a Mabari's loyalty is considered the ultimate proof of character there.
That's him.
My own living, breathing, slobbering status symbol.
A dog cares nothing for worldly power. The Maker would like to see us learn from them.
Yeah,
Don't
that's just
let
weird.
it go to your head.
Alright, so you came to interact with the dog, maybe? Okay, right. Wasn't there a letter as well? Ah, yes. Ironically, I was just talking about this earlier, and now we have it. Hubert's. Okay, so we've got lots of quests, including... Oh, man, I don't know if I want to do that one straight away. I mean... Maybe we should. Right, I'm taking Isabella for this. Yeah, let's go after Mother Dearest. Tracking her through Lowtown.
Wait. You say you saw Leandra?
I did. I told you already. I saw her.
Did you see where she went?
What do I get for telling you?
Did you punch him? Because he's got a black eye.
Here's a few silver. Buy yourself some food. And new shoes.
That's real silver, that is. I'm your man, through and through. Tell you everything I know. That lady was here. She looked like she was going to take the bridge to Hightown. But then a man came up to her. He stumbled and fell over right at her feet like he was dead. His hands were all bloody, like he'd been in a fight. The lady shook him, and I think he said, "Help." She got him to his feet, and he was wobbly. It was funny. Anyway, they left, and that's all I saw.
What did the man look like?
He was a man. He had hair and a nose, and nice clothes, but they were all stained from the blood.
I never thought I'd curse my mother's kind-heartedness.
You could be wrong about all of this. Maybe the flowers don't mean anything.
The man left some blood. Where he fell over. You could follow it.
Why don't you do what the boy says? I'm going to go home in case Leandra shows up.
Yep, let's go on our little trek to follow the trail of blood.
This blood is fresh. Lingering traces of... something. I think this was used for blood magic. If we hurry, there might be a trail we can follow.
Yeah, I think it was used for blood magic too. Do I seriously have to look at this first?
There's
Or do
another.
Right, okay. Oh, I see. You're gonna be like that, are you?
More blood. I'm on the right path. Where is he taking her?
Not convinced you want to know,
I'm not
but...
too late.
The Foundry District, yes. We've been in here before.
This place feels strange. Wrong.
I wonder if we'll find more than just a sack of bones this time.
Mother must be here somewhere. We need to look around.
I'm not convinced I would have referenced the sack of bones myself, Andrews, and, you know, Purple Hawk's a little bit insensitive like that.
There. More blood. They are here somewhere.
Nice. That's a trembling vote of fear, actually. I'm not sure I like that of my Hawk. The desperation is starting to creep in.
Lead somewhere. This wasn't here before. Mother must be down there. With him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's you don't often get that good note of that's not fair to say, but yeah, like the chance for some actual emotion from Hawk. That's a nice touch. First time I played this mission, I think I still had hope at the time that it wouldn't end horribly. But of course, the very first time I played this game, I had no idea how it was going to end and really what exactly kind of game it was. But yeah, I've completed this more than once. I do know it's going to end horribly. This is working out alright. Actually, my new, think I enjoy my new, way of doing things. Oh, okay, where'd you go? Hello, Rage Demon. Oh, I don't have anything for you. Oh, you're gonna go down, like, immediately anyway. Alright, not so bad.
Mother! Alessa.
A gaudy amethyst pendant, eh? What makes it gaudy? Also, I'm not convinced I remember who Alessa is. Yeah. We'll try. Oh, okay, it's as creepy as it sounds. It is definitely as creepy as it sounds. Do I have my Mabari? I don't have my Mabari. Let's call up my Mabari.
Make us breath that smell.
Maharan, No, I wanted the loot that was down the other end.
Mother's locket. This isn't a good sign.
No, it is not. Okay, now trapped at the bottom of that one. There's lots of stuff over here. Male family shield, apparently.
Does he live here?
He sure seems to. Oh no, I want the chest. Just in case there's something cool in it. There isn't, but you know, there could have been. This is going alright, actually. If we kill them, we get their stuff. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'll give you that much. Right. Okay. Let's try and get at least one of these abominations out, shall we? Although they were quite. Oh, I should have saved it for him.
What is...
Oh, that's a pretty little shrine.
The woman in the painting? She almost looks like Mother.
A shrine dedicated to a wife? A sister?
I need to find her. Now.
That's a pretty little shrine. I'm guessing. Yeah, I mean, sure it could be, but still. I'm gonna do. Oh, let's read. Yes. Your friend and colleague O. Right. Well, we've already had one of those. O is absurdly into blood magic and happy with it. And he's, O, Orsino, is he's insanely good at hiding who and what he is, actually, considering he's like the leader of the was it High Enchanter of the Kirkwall Circle. Already a terrible place for any kind of mage, never mind a creepy blood mage like he is. Although I'm not sure if they actually make it super specific that O is in fact Orsino, or if they leave it vague. I can't remember. I do know that O is Orsino, and we hate him already anyway. So I can't remember how clear they make that though.
Necromancy. And here I thought I was twisted.
Why would he have these? What's he planning?
Oh darling, have you not figured it out yet? Even I knew my very first playthrough what was going on, and that was just at the first body with the note with the quick line. This bit just left me feeling a little bit ill. Okay, inventory check, and then we're gonna carry on. All right, let's carry on. Ah, yes. Here's the gloves. Here's the gloves. Right. How did the? Okay, so we've got these things. What have we got now? I think technically we've already seen them in a cutscene, but they do look good, don't they? Also, how good are they? Oh, they're not that funny brown color in the background, which is a bit weird. That's not bad. We'll take that. We just need the helm. I guess it might be cool. Right, there's a decent autosave. I'll take that.
I was wondering when you'd show up. Leandra was so sure you'd come for her.
Mother always knew me best.
Yes, and she spoke so fondly of you. What a lovely, gentle woman. You will never understand my purpose. Your mother was chosen because she was special. And now, she is part of something greater.
You're crazy. I get it. Where's my mother?
I have done the impossible. I have touched the face of the Maker and lived. Do you know what the strongest force in the universe is? Love. I pieced her together from memory. I found her eyes, her skin, her delicate fingers. And at last, her face. Oh,
this beautiful face. I've searched far and wide to find you again, beloved. And no force on this earth will part us.
Coward, hiding behind the arcane shield bubble thing. Right, you use the most amount. Right, who can I probably take out? Right, you I might try and take out immediately with that. Good, that worked.
One less to worry about.
Possession of Mimic. Well, you went there really fast. And I have got hardback on, so it's weirdly balanced this game sometimes. Let's get that going. Well, it didn't do as much damage as I hoped for. Can't tell if that's actually got Mark of Death on him, but we'll assume it has. Is that coward ever going to come back out? Well, that took care of that corpse. I love that it just like one shot so many times. Oh man, the possession of Leandra is awful. And gone apparently, and I didn't have to attack it myself. That's a waste. Oh, I was hoping to get that. This has gone remarkably easy. Oh! I say that and I die, like, immediately. So, you know, there's always that. Oh, I don't have any more lyrium. That kind of sucks.
Sorry, I can't do any more.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna take him anyway. Well, Meryl is hopefully gonna be the one that's gonna take him out.
I'm tiring.
Oh, jeez, it was. Now, this is a touching scene, but I don't think it should work like this. That's not your mother anymore. Your mother died. Pretty sure that's only your mother's face. On top of a cobbled together bunch of corpses.
There's nothing I can do. His magic was keeping her alive.
I knew you would come.
You know me? I always save the day.
Shh. Don't fret, darling. That man would have kept me trapped in here. Now, I'm free. I get to see Carver again. And your father. You'll be here alone.
I'll be fine, Mother.
My little girl has become so strong. I love you. You've always made me so proud.
It's a touching moment, but it doesn't make any sense. Is there no loot? Oh, I've already got the gloves, I suppose. But that's her body on part of a cobbled together bunch of other corpses. That scene, whilst touching, shouldn't, as far as I understand it, have happened. This bit's nice. Ish. Oh yeah,
Did you
I've got
find
him.
her?
I'm sorry, Uncle. She's gone.
You were right about the flowers and everything. I can't believe she's gone.
You can say that over and over, but it won't change anything.
Why her? Why Leandra?
Mother's gone. Will knowing why ease the pain?
No, it won't. It will always seem senseless, won't it? Where's the one who did this to her? Did you find the person who killed Leandra?
Let's just say his killing days are over.
It won't bring Leandra back, but I'll take comfort in knowing that. Bethany needs to be told. I'll send a message. Hopefully it will reach her wherever she is. Take care, my dear.
I feel I should say something.
I know you're not good at emotional stuff.
At least your mother loved you. Not everyone can say that.
I'm going to hold on to my memories of what she was, not the thing Quentin made of her.
And just think, you stopped him. Quentin's never going to hurt anyone again. I think no matter what, she'd be proud of you.
All right. And there we have it. That is it. Our mother, as much as she wasn't like the best character.
I think I'll let Sandal empty that.
Yeah, as much as she wasn't really the best character, she's not the worst either. And now she's okay. Take it. And now she's gone, which is just a shame.
I see Varric's taken it upon himself to add certain embellishments to my journal.
We get a kind of sweet scene with Isabella. She tries, bless her. She knows that she might not be good with it, but she is willing to at least come round and show that she is there for you, in a sense. But yeah, it's just us. We put a stop to the Madman, and next we shall do, well, gosh, something. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do, but hopefully something less. Oh, yes, you know what? We might track down Hubert and see if we can't find something to let all our grief out against. Poor Hawk deserves to beat up some terrible, terrible humans or monsters or whatever it is we're going to fight. So we will save that for next time. So as ever, I hope you've enjoyed watching as much as I've enjoyed playing, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Ta-ta for now.